With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Glad you could join us. On Tuesday afternoon, 12 young women and men graduated from the Passport to Success program held at the Georgetown Yacht Club. Family, friends, supporters, and officials attended the event. Now, the Passport to Success program celebrates the achievements of the participants. Now, through the program, graduates are able to improve their chances of getting employed after being trained and preparing for the workplace. Today's graduation makes this the 26th group of young people to be a part of the Passport to Success 12-week course. Well, earlier today, the Botanic Park announced that the Cayman Islands national flower is now in full bloom. The wild banana orchid is an endemic species of orchids found only in our islands. There are two varieties. One originates from Grand Cayman and the other from the sister islands, Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Botanic Park manager John Loris is encouraging families to take time out to visit the park to experience the banana orchid in its native surroundings during this rare opportunity. Now, if you'd like more information about this topic, you can contact Mr. Loris on 947-9462, or you can email manager at botanic-park.ky. Well, this information for parents of all students entering government or private schools in the Cayman Islands for the first time. These students must have health screenings this summer. Now, the screenings include a growth and development assessment, screening for vision and hearing, a dental assessment, as well as the administration of necessary immunizations and obtaining a student's personal medical history. Please note as well that this includes students who are entering the reception year program for the first time. Now, detailed information sheets for parents and guardians are available at the schools. For more information, you may contact Nurse Carvel Bailey on 244-2734 or 244-2648. Now, finally, the Civil Aviation Authority of the Cayman Islands recently exhibited at the 19th Annual European Business Aviation Convention and Exhibition Trade Show that was held in Geneva, Switzerland. The goal is to promote the Cayman Islands Aircraft Registry as the offshore registry of choice for discerning owners as well as operators from around the world. Over 400 exhibitors showcased the latest products and services in aviation from across the globe. If you'd like to read more about the story, you can go online to CAACayman.com. Now, if you'd like to take a look at our programming for this week, you can go online to gis.gov.ky. If you happen to have missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page, or you can check out the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very safe night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now. Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1, use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2. These items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3. Use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4. In addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman boaters use Channel 16 to communicate. Number 5. Also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6. Boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7. Alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!
I'm Jody Ann Powery. I'm the Police Media Officer with the RCIPS, and I'm here to give you some crime prevention tips on how to best protect your property. The first thing that we want to discuss is our points of entries. Let's start with the front door, and then we'll move on to the windows and the back doors or sliding glass doors. The first thing to consider is the front door. This particular front door has 2 deadbolt locks. One of these deadbolt locks are properly carpentered and the other is not. When your door is properly locked, you'll hear a click at the end and the deadbolts are not able to move. If it is slightly opened, then you can push the deadbolt back without having any restrictions. I'll now proceed to show you what your lock should look like when it is properly locked. When it comes to your windows, you want to make sure that your window is locked all the way down, because even though the lock is on, if it's not all the way down, it can still be pried. The proper way to lock the window is to make sure that the window goes all the way down to the seal and then you pull across the lock. When you have a sliding glass door at home, you want to make sure that you have secondary locking devices in addition to the lock that comes with the door. One of those can be a simple piece of wood that's jamming the doorway. We want to encourage you to ensure that you don't make things easy for burglars who are looking for opportunities to break into property by leaving your property out in plain view. Some of these items are your car keys, your electronics, and your handbags. Make sure that you put these properties away when you're leaving the house or when you're going to bed. When you're going camping or if you're taking your family on a trip, you want to ensure that your property has some sign of life. This can be done by leaving a light on or putting timers on your lights. And we want to ensure that our family homes are safe. In order to do so, we encourage that people take the proper precautions by starting up neighborhood watches or encouraging family members or persons they trust to check on their properties while they're away.